Hey guys, welcome back to our course. In this video, we are going to talk about how to add icons to the bottom tab navigation. And when we click on any icon, so the color of the icon will get changed. So we will also see that how we can add a custom color, like how we can change the color of from blue to a different color. Okay, and another thing is that which we're gonna do, we're gonna add a linear gradient background to here. Okay, and we're gonna remove the header as well. Okay, so these things are we gonna do in this video. In the last video we have seen that setup of react native vectors icon, setup of react navigation native, and the bottom tab navigation. Okay, so currently let's first of all let's do the setup. Let's add the icons to the bottom tab navigation as expected in the Figma. So you can see that we have this home icon, three line icon, cart icon, and the account icon. So let's add it quickly. So if I show you the code, so you can see that in our root app component we have a navigation container, and inside that we are having a tab.screen as a home, reorder, cart, account, and other stuff. Okay, so first of all what I'm gonna do, as you can see that we are a home screen, and we can see this home header, and if you click on reorder we can see this reorder is header as well. So I don't want this header as well. So to remove this header, what we have to do, inside the tab.navigator we have to write screen options. Okay, and inside this we have some property, name is a header zone. Okay, so that's a property called header zone, sorry, basically header zone, and let's make it false. So if I make it false, this property, so you will not able to see the header. So you can see that the header gets removed from the screen. Okay, now the next thing is that which we gonna do, we have to change this. Okay, icon. So let's change the icon as well. To add the icon, what we have to do, we have to write tab options, my bad, we have to write options, and inside this options there is one property which you have to pass, tab bar icon. Okay, and it will take a component, whatever the component you can want to pass, you can pass it. So you can pass it direct like this, and you can have a currently let me show you quickly. So let's suppose I don't want to pass any icon, I just want to pass a text as well. So we can pass the text as well. So icon, let's suppose I just doing like this. So you can see that we are able to see an icon. Okay, so basically we have to just return a component, and that's gonna render here. Okay, so let's add a one icon, name is a home. So to add a home icon, so first of all what we have to do, we have to type react native vector icons directory. Okay, now when we hit that we will get to this page. Okay, now this will open that page, and the first icon which I want name is a home. Okay, and I'm going to use this in typo icon, in typo home. Okay, to use this what we have to do, so you can see that in the last video we have seen that in the home screen we have to copy this like this. Basically let me copy this. So basically to use that we have to type okay, let me type it quickly here. So what we have to do, we have to write import the whatever icon you are using, icon source, and we have to type react native vector icons. Okay, and slash we are using the in typo, right? So we have to type in typo as well. Okay, now after that what we have to do, let's suppose I want to use here, so we can have like this in typo. Okay, and the next thing is that we have to do name, we have to pass the name whatever the icon we are using. So let's pass the name as well. Okay, so let me pass the name quickly. So the name is home. So let's pass the name, and let's see what we are able to get on the UI. So you can see that we are getting a small home icon. Okay, so let's change the the size as well. To how we can get the size of this, so if we add a curly braces, and if we just type space, control plus space, so we'll see that we have a size property, we have another property called focus, and another property called color. Okay, so we have to just pass the size whatever the size we are getting. So by default we will get the size as a 25. So we are passing that size as well. So you can see that the size get increased as a 25. Okay, and the color, what the color will be, so whatever the color we have to just do, we have to just pass that color as well. Okay, okay, now after that we don't want to show this this basically label. So how we can, if you see this figma, if you see this figma clearly, so we are not showing this any label in the bottom. So let's see how we can remove the label as well. So we have property called tab bar shown label. Okay, and we have to make it false. So if I make it false, okay, so you can see that label gets removed. Okay, now let's add a icon as well on this reorder, a second icon as well, second options. So we have to type options, and inside this we have called property called uh, tab bar icon. Okay, and this gonna be like this. We are getting okay, let me do like this quickly, and we have to pass the icon name. Okay, so let's do quickly. So I'm going to again just copy this code. Okay, and just returning this code. Okay, and let's destructure the size from here, size and the color as well. Okay, so if you see, the second icon is also looking like home, but the second icon should be 3 line. So for that, the icon which I'm going to use called reorder. Okay, from the material icon, so you can see that we have a reorder icon from different, but I'm going to use this material icons. Okay, to use that, what we have to do, at the place of end typo, okay, if you see, there is called end typo right on the line number 5. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to use for the what we say, for the material icons as well. So we have to just type material icons, the name and the last name as well. Now after that, at the place of end typo, we have to replace with the material icons, and at the place of home we have to write the name. The name will be reorder. Okay, now you can see that we get the reorder icon. Okay, again let's add this for the cart icon as well. So we have to just copy this options object. Okay, and just paste it here. So you can see that we have pasted that, and we are still getting the material icons reorder. But the third icon is for is called cart icon. So to get the cart icon, what we have to type, just type cart. Okay, and we are going to use for the cart material community icons as well. So if you just scroll down, yeah, this material community icons. Okay, and the icon name is icon. So let's add this well as well. So what we have to do, we have to again just drag and drop, and at the place of material icons we have to replace with the material community icons, and here also at the place of material icons we have to use material community icons. Okay, and at the last, at the cart place we have to type material icons, material community icons, and at the place of reorder we have to type cart, and now you can see that we get the cart icon as well. Now there is one more icon which we need, that is called this account icon. Okay, to get that, what we have to do, we have to type user. Okay, so let's type the user as well, and that icon which we're gonna use from the font awesome 6. So font awesome 5, so I'm going to use font awesome 6, and the name is user. So you can see that on the font awesome 6 we have one icon name as a user. Let me check quickly why I'm not able to, yeah, so this is the icon which I'm going to use, font autumn 6. To use this, again we have to do again this copy paste. At the place of material community icons we have to use font awesome 6, and here also we have to use font awesome 6. Okay, now let's scroll down, and here let's type the code quickly. We have to write options. Okay, and inside this we have to write tab bar icon, my bad, oh, tab bar icon. Okay, and it's gonna took a one component. Okay, and it's gonna be returning a one component as well. Okay, we have to return a anything like any component, so we are going to return that. Okay, and after that we will get this, size, color. Okay, and now we are using the icon name is font awesome 6 and the name is user. Okay, now you can see that we get the all the icons, so if you check it out, this is looking perfect, like as expected, as it looking. Okay, uh, so we are using font awesome 6 and the user icon. Okay, awesome. So we had created this font awesome 6 user. So we have a home screen, we have a three dot screen, we have a card screen, and we have added all the icons as expected. So let me quickly show you guys what we had done. So basically, first of all, we remove the header zone false property. We don't want to show the header on the top. That's why we had pass one property name as a header zone as a false, and we also not showing this tab bar label. So we have a property called tab bar soul label, and we make the as a property as a false. After that, to add an icon on the bottom tab, inside options we have a property name as a tab bar icon, which take a component. Okay, so we are having a like we are using different icon, like we are using untypo icon, and to use that icon any, so we have to pass the name, we have to pass the size. So we are getting it by default size for this bottom tab navigation. So size by default size is 25. We are passing the size and we are also passing the color. Okay, but you can see that when we're clicking on any icon, the color become blue, so we let's change the color as well. So that part tint color. Okay, and we can have a red color as well. So whatever we pass that color, it will become that color. Okay, now we don't want to pass a red color. If we don't want to pass red color, so you can check it out. So this is the color like which I'm gonna use it. So let's replace with that color. I think that is ready. Okay, so after that you can see that we have also import some different icons, like import n typo icon, react native vectors icon slash n typo, whatever sources icon you're using, you have to just type slash after slash and you can thoroughly use it. Okay, so yeah, basically this is how we add a icon to the bottom tab navigation. Okay, so we had seen that how to add icons to the bottom tab navigator. We had also seen the changing the color of icon on click. As you can see that we had added a property which whenever we click on any tab, it will change the color of that icon. Okay, now the next task is that add linear gradient background to the home screen. Okay, so how we can add a linear gradient background in the home screen? So as you can see that we have a home screen. Okay, and we have to use a linear gradient background. Okay, so to use that we have to install one package name as a react native linear gradient. So I have to just do it search npm react native linear gradient. Okay, as you can see that we are getting a suggestion react native linear gradient. Just open that. Okay, and after that you have to open this npm page. You have to copy this command. Okay, as you can see that we are like this type of background which we can build it up. So I just copy this command. Okay, I have to just stop the server, stop the emulator. I have to just paste this command and hit this, so it will install the react native linear gradient. Okay, so it is installed. Now let me again start my emulator. Okay, so let's wait for some seconds. So yeah, so it will install the, again it will bundle our app. Now what we're gonna learn, like we're gonna see that how we can add a linear gradient background. Okay, so there is one example they have added, like a linear dot gradient background example. So I'm just copy this code. Okay, and at the place of this home screen, I'm going to replace with this. Okay, and let's import the linear gradient from the react native linear gradient. Okay, now at the place of linear gradient we are gonna do a container name as a container. Okay, now if I make the container for now container flex 1, basically what does flex do? Flex 1, whenever we type flex 1, it will took the whole screen width. Now you can see that we had created a linear gradient background. Okay, so you can see that this is had a different color, and this in the bottom has a different color. Okay, now what color which we want the color, the background color should look like this, light pink, and it's become in the bottom light white color. So use that. What we have to do, you have to click on this iPhone 11 Pro Max, and you have to just click on this. You will get this. You have to click on this first color, so you will get this first color. Okay, and when you click on second color, you will get this second color. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this whole color. I don't want this blue color. Okay, and I have to just replace with the first color, and we have to write hash before any color. Okay, and the second color is also we have to write, which is this one, FC. Okay, and if I reload this, so we can't see any changes right now. So I just reload this, and you can see that how awesome a linear gradient background right now we can see. Awesome. So yeah, so we have seen, basically to implement this, what we have to do, we have to just install the React Native linear gradient package, and after that we can use it linear gradient. And we are like, just like a view, so we have inside the container we are passing as a flex one. Okay, and we are good to go. So yeah, we have also seen this how to add a linear gradient background. In the next session, what we're gonna do, we're gonna see like how to build this reusable header component, and this matcher style text search input, and this draggable category. Okay, so yeah, that's all in this video, guys. Thank you. And also, like, please support me for this course, and if you like this course, please like, and just have one comment on the below of this video. That's all, guys. Thank you. Bye.